want independent tests of the machine outside Homeland Security, and they want a moratorium on their use until those tests are conclusive. Now, what machines are we talking about? In general, if the scanner revolves around you, or if you're told to raise your arms to be scanned, that's the technology at issue. Anita.
And then he's got more links to other articles with the union concerned about this and the cancer cluster. So that article is up at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Cancer surges and body scanner operators. TSA launches cover-up. And I'm not blaming even that local news. They did a good job. Most people don't study every facet, every angle of an issue. But last year and this year, in fact, I'm going to get Paul to write another article or get Steve or Aaron or Kurt to do it. I know we wrote articles about it where Congress asked for it. They said, we've studied it. They just gave them a boil down. Then it turned out they hadn't tested the machines, aren't following federal and state law for radiology testing of the equipment, and that there was a cover-up. So then to have TSA tell the news, we test it, it's rigorous, it's there. They won't even give Congress this information because it turns out they're not doing it. Because criminals don't want a paper trail of what they've done. They could care less what happens. Hey, Rob, how you doing? What's going on? Come on in. What's going on? Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for that information. Yeah, this is a different memo than what he linked to, yeah. Good, we're getting more documents in here. Thank you so much. Okay, now continuing here, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't even gotten into the Financial Times of London, that is the globalist mouthpiece that openly calls for world government. Their foreign editors wrote an article called Now for World Government, saying, yes, it's stealth, yes, it's authoritarian, it's for your own good, you conspiracy scum, you know, basically. They have a new one out, dollar seen losing global reserve status, and they talk about basically the end of the United States because all we've got left's the dollar. It's being devalued, but when we lose it, ladies and gentlemen, all Hades is going to break loose. And you've got, on average, a nation of drugged out, bisphenol A weirdos who don't want to tie their shoelaces. It's not that they can't tie their shoelaces. They've been chemically lobotomized. They've been victimized to the point they can't even operate. And again, here is the French news agency. Chemicals in plastic containers make male mice act like females. And there's all the other studies about the reduced fertility. And this has been done also in humans. That's why areas of Europe have banned it. But it's a little too late because now it's basically in everything. It goes on, but what they don't cover in this study is what the other studies show of the breast cancer in women. And I warned you about this over and over again, so we're going to pull up the next video here where I got demonized by all the big Media Matters type outfits that I was being homophobic. Let's get all that aside, okay? You understand, if I talk about mice becoming feminine, and in the studies that are out there, the same with the fish, dogs, they've done it. They begin to want to be mounted by males because it affects the area of the brain. I mean, if this stuff's so strong in fish that it's making them have both sexual organs, or lizards, or snakes, or amphibians like frogs and toads, and I read those articles earlier. What do you think it's doing to humans? You know, the point is, this is going on and you should know about it. So instead, the George Soros outfits, they come out and attack us saying we're bashing gay people. It has nothing to do with that. I mean, if I'm talking about mice being turned into basically males, am I now homophobic against gay mice? It's chemicals being done to us. Be adults. We'll come back from break and play, you know, the clip that they edited together and took out of context where I was talking about juice boxes and how it has bisphenol A in it. But let's just say it's a gift from the globalist to make men become sterile or reduce fertility and to develop the area of their brain. You're feeding the brain female hormones. They begin to become attracted to males because the olfactory nerve smells, and that's what's happened with the mice in the studies. The females don't want these mice, but other males that haven't been given it, they then want the male mice that have been given it. So your olfactory nerve picks up the pheromone. You know, that's why your underarms stink. That's your musk for the brain to pick up. It's how mammals operate. I'll explain it when we come back.
Since 2007, the Federal Reserve and the U.S. government have injected as much as $20 trillion into the economies of the world, and yet the globe's economies continue to contract. Our government is borrowing $58,000 per second. If they stop spending, the economy collapses. If they continue spending, the economy collapses. And if they raise interest rates, the economy collapses. Prepare now. Call Ready Reserve Foods and put your plan together with quality, storable food. Ready Reserve Foods has been in business canning the finest in dehydrated foods for nearly 40 years. We control the quality from start to finish with double enameled, nitrogen-packed cans for maximum shelf life. Choose from a variety of pre-selected packages or customize your own plan and order exactly what you need. Call today for a free catalog at 800-453-2202. That's 1-800-453-2202 or visit ReadyReserveFoods.com. Factory direct, wholesale pricing from ReadyReserveFoods.com.
Hi, I'm Mark Craighead, founder of Crossbreed Holsters. I designed our top-selling holster, the Super Tuck Deluxe, to solve the problems of being poked, pinched, and gouged while carrying concealed. The Super Tuck Deluxe is the most comfortable, most concealable holster on the market today. We offer a 2-week free trial and a lifetime warranty.
Visit us at crossbreedholsters.com. Don't forget, crossbreedholsters.com.
235 years ago, our forefathers signed the Declaration of Independence to escape tyranny and oppression. Today, there is a need to reinforce that declaration. What can we do to protect our health as a nation and in our homes from those who wish to control the quality of our air and water? To find out, you need to visit airandaqua.com right now or call 612-767-2777. You will receive a free copy of our Constitution, a newsletter, and bonus items. airandaqua.com. Purify your life today.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Attention, all active duty members and veterans of the U.S. military. Your proud service to your country entitles you with the right to participate in special VA loan programs with benefits not available to the general public, like the ability to purchase a new home with no down payment or mortgage insurance, or refi with cash out up to 100% of your present home equity with less strict credit criteria. You are entitled to these benefits. Review them online at varadio.com.
This is Tim Lewis from iFreedom Direct and a veteran of Operation Iraqi Freedom. I want you to know that as a member or veteran of the United States military, you've earned special rights and privileges. On your feet and get the details at varadio.com.
VARadio.com is a website of iFreedom Direct Corporation, a private lender approved by the VA and licensed in most states. In certain states, certain restrictions and limitations apply. For a current list of licenses, disclosures, and all benefits, go to VARadio.com or call 888-900-VA-LOAN. Licensed by the New Hampshire Banking Department. Company NMLS number 3122 and Lewis NMLS number 157603. VARadio.com.
Lonesome highway east of Omaha. You can listen to the engines moaning out his one old song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before.
But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do.
But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do.
All right.
When you're riding
Let's go ahead and get back to the hardcore news. Now, remember, almost all, just type it in, most receipts in the U.S., most printer cartridges are pure bisphenol A. The toner medium, the color is something else, but the liquid is liquid plastic, bisphenol A. Just touching a few receipts lowers fertility. I'm so weak-minded that I still use a cell phone. The point is they just put it into our environment knowing we're designed to live in our environment. I still use a cell phone, admitted massive brain tumors. Again, even as much as I know, they have made this our environment. Where I always catch myself, somebody gives me a tin can of water or whatever, you know, flavored water, and I go, oh my gosh, and I cut the can open, it's plastic lined bisphenol A. I look on the bottom, bisphenol A. So I'm like super, you know, male, high testosterone, but it's a lot lower than it would be. So I'm weak. Now, a male that wouldn't be dominant is extremely feminine. That's why the male genitals across the Western world, anywhere bisphenol A is using, generation for generation are getting smaller. You don't even have testosterone. It's why cops now, even police chiefs are saying, openly take testosterone because they're not males anymore. They have to take steroids. I may reverse myself on steroids, something I've always been against from research, but if we don't have them, it's almost like Cushing syndrome. We need the steroids now. I mean, this is hardcore, ladies and gentlemen. But remember, the media is going to spin this and go, Alex says juice boxes make you gay, like they did last year when I was reading mainline studies then. But never telling you I'm reading a study. They cut that out. They'll cut this out as well. The Soros people will. Now, but it won't matter because then people in the comments of the articles go, well, wait, he's talking about bisphenol A. Why is this all cut up? Again, they know and don't want you to know because they're population exterminist. Now, let's play one of the edited clips of many online, but it's still clear what I'm saying about bisphenol A with Bob Chapman a year and a half ago. Here it is. But the reason there's so many gay people now is because it's a chemical warfare operation. I have the government documents where they said they're going to encourage homosexuality with chemicals so that people don't have children. I even catch myself, Bob, drinking out of these estrogen mimickers. In fact, they'll probably say it if it's lined with it inside the plastic packaging. I wonder if this spring water, natural lime flavor I'm drinking. I know full well HEB's putting fluoride in this. Why am I drinking this? I know full well these kettle chips say that they don't have MSG, but they've got the yeast extract thing that says it's MSG. What's wrong with us? Why won't we stop? Why am I so weak? And they know that they have immersed us in this, Bob. For those watching on PrisonPlanet.tv, here's the inside of this juice box. And if they zoom in any more, see that thin plastic? It's got it. And I'm letting my children drink this. Why? Because after you're done drinking your little juices, well, you're ready to go out and have a baby. You're ready to put makeup on. You're ready to wear a short skirt. You're ready to go, put together a garden of roses or something. I'll stop right there. You're ready to put lipstick on. Look. That now again, before, all over the world, puberty was 13 to 14 in girls. Now in the West, it's 10 on average. As young as 3. Don't believe me? Just type it in. Mainstream news. 3-year-olds going into puberty. Hundreds of thousands in the U.S., 5-year-olds. So again, the media spins this like he's attacking our wonderful gayness. Everyone's turning gay. It's wonderful. I'm not making a judgment about that. That's how mind-controlled you are. It's under chemical attack. They're changing who we are so we don't have children. I'm not getting caught up in your distraction. I mean, if they put a microchip in our head to make us automaton drones, you know, would they say don't discriminate against drones? It was artificially done. That's why there's the explosion. But let's get all the gay stuff out of it. Why are little girls going into puberty? Well, next it'll be, you're against discriminating against the 5-year-old girls that want to dress like hookers and are running around, you know, going into puberty early. People wonder why they see like 10-year-olds with breast and all this crazy sexual promiscuity because the boys have been feminized, the girls have been hyper-feminized, and all of their organs, because that's what causes cancer is the hormone flux. So again, sharks don't get cancer. They don't have hormones. They have a different system. That's why women get breast cancer. It's one of the biggest reasons. And they know this. They're murdering you. But again, you don't want to hear that. You want to go have a jog for breast cancer and give it to the Cancer Society that then helps cover all this up. They know. And, of course, here's the other articles. Diabetes doubling the last 10 years. MSNBC. Scientific American, they're murdering us. They're murdering us. They're murdering us. They're murdering